couple of weeks ago, we took you to Naubinway in the UP, where they unveiled their new Top of the Lake monument. Just down the road, there's another place you can go to stop, relax, and take it all in. Corey Adkins explains in this week's Northern Michigan in Focus.
I don't know how many people travel down US 2 a day. We've literally had people drive by, stop, turn around, and come back just to see this and be part of this.
It's something many of us need sometimes, to simply slow down, take a breath, and reflect.
This is Prayer Park and Living Waters Prayer Chapel, and it's open for anybody. The chapel is open 24 hours a day.
Pastor Tim Miller, who was with the Christian Fellowship Churches of Mackinac County, says this idea came to be around 2013.
We got the vision for a prayer chapel after traveling and seeing some of these in other places, and just decided to go with it and let it develop itself. And then getting the whole idea of having water as the living water of God, so that passersby, hikers, and bikers can stop in and get some fresh water.
And whether you believe in miracles or not, the way they got this land is a wonder. The church was looking for a place like this and sent letters through the mail to 4 to 5 people who they knew had property to see if they wanted to donate it. The letters went out on a Monday.
And on Tuesday, the person from our church who sent the letter out received an email from one of the husband and wife who had this land. And they said, we've been praying and they felt God was saying to give this land to us. 4.5 acres on US 2 in Lake Michigan. So Bruce from our church said, oh, so you got our letter already? And they said, what letter? And that's just the power of prayer. And we believe prayer works and God works.
Inside the chapel is pretty simple.
Here's our Living Waters Prayer Chapel. A prayer wall, people can leave comments or prayer request card here, guest book, notebook.
The view of Lake Michigan spurs thought.
A bench just to sit, reflect. This view through the window is the most breathtaking.
Beautiful stained glass.
The living water is pretty intricate, and so it took some time to put those together, but they did a really, really good job.
Outside, there's also places to sit and pray. And if you don't believe, it's a serene place to think anyway. You can sit in amazement at the landscaping, and not to pick any favorites, but this water is wonderful.
So people can stop by. We have flowing water from an artesian well that's 192 feet deep. They can stop and fill their containers and fill whatever with some really good fresh water.
And remember, this park is open to everybody.
I guess our hope, our vision for this is for people to maybe slow down a bit, maybe to become more reflective, and maybe to have an experience, an encounter with God that maybe they haven't had it or needed for a long time. And here in Naubinway, you can get a little piece of that.
For Northern Michigan in Focus, I'm Corey Adkins.